Welcome to a New Beginning podcast. I'm your host, Maureen Doyle. I'm a certified life coach, author, and coffee enthusiast. Did you know that at any moment you can create a new beginning in your health, relationships, career, or mindset? Each week, I will share simple strategies to transform your life and create new beginnings. Ready to start yours? Let's dive in. Have you ever caught yourself spiraling after something small, whether it be a comment or a text or a missed invitation, and suddenly your mind has built a whole story around it? Maybe it's, hey, they don't like me, or I always mess things up, or I'm just way too much. We've all been there, but what if the story isn't true? What if you're just seeing the world through an outdated filter your brain created years ago? So in today's episode, I'm going to discuss that topic and share with you two powerful coaching questions. Here's the first one. So what? And what are you making it mean? These questions will help you see your thoughts clearly. They will challenge old belief patterns and will help you rewrite the stories that are keeping you stuck. When I'm working with a client and I ask them questions like this, I always remind them, I am not challenging you, I'm challenging your brain. That's a big difference. Your brain is constantly taking in thousands of pieces of information every second, and it has to decide what matters. It filters everything through your beliefs and your focus, through your filter. So who's in charge of that filter? You are. You tell your brain what to look for and what's important. My father was a fireman in Chicago, and every time I moved into a new building or apartment, he would immediately look around for the exits, the fire escapes, the stairways, all the potential hazards. That was one of his filters. He had trained his brain to notice it, to notice safety. I do the same thing now. I inherited it from him, and I have to say, I kind of love that. So your brain works the same way. It looks for what you've told it to look for and deletes almost everything else. Most of us don't think about that. Most of us don't even realize it. But if we don't direct our filters consciously, our brains default to old belief systems, many of which we didn't even choose. They might be beliefs we inherited from our family or from our culture or from past experiences. And once those beliefs are in place, your brain goes to work proving them true. And that's how powerful your mind is. So ask yourself this: what have I trained my brain to see? And am I deciding what really matters to me today, or am I running on default? The human brain loves efficiency. It likes to think the same thoughts over and over again. But that means if you're not paying attention, it keeps showing you the same evidence that supports your old stories, your old thoughts. It's important to direct our thinking because our thoughts create our feelings, and feelings are really the most important thing to us. Our brain's main motivation is to feel less pain and to feel more comfortable. Our thoughts are constantly creating our feelings. So we need to be aware of what we are choosing to think. Most of us have no idea what we're choosing to think. We're just thinking and we're feeling whatever shows up by default. And that's where these two powerful questions come in. So what? And what are you making it mean? These two questions reveal your thinking. It shows you the story that your brain is spinning. And once you see that, you can't unsee it. Once you have that awareness, and it's freedom. It's very, very powerful because you realize that the meaning that you give something is not necessarily reality. It's just your interpretation, and it's all optional. So I work with a lot of clients that are single and dating. And one of my clients recently said that she had been dating someone a few times and that person stopped calling. And so I asked her, well, so what? What are you making it mean? And then she started to look around and start to challenge her own thinking. Some of the thoughts that came up were, well, I'm not good enough. I'm too much. I must have done something wrong. Or maybe I'm not thin enough. All of this is just a story. We don't know any of it to be true. And by examining this could even reveal a theme in your life. It could reveal a theme in her life. Where else do you think that you're not good enough? You see, we all have themes that come up in our life. And from there, you can even ask more questions. Is that true? And what else could be true? That's how you start rewiring your beliefs. One thought, one feeling, one awareness at a time. You get to decide the story of your life. You're the author. That's one of the most beautiful gifts we have as human beings. We get to assign meaning to events, to conversations, to things. You can make anything mean defeat, or you can make it mean just information, or you can make it mean growth. You can make it mean rejection, or you can make it mean redirection. You get to decide. So this week, practice asking yourself, so what? What am I making this mean? This will reveal to you your filters. And then decide if you like your filter. Decide what you want your brain to focus on. And ask yourself, is it positive or is it the negative? Is it something that moves your life forward or something that keeps you stuck? You might be surprised by how much lighter you feel when you realize that you're in charge and that you are the author of your life. Have a beautiful week, my friends. I will talk to you next week. If you enjoyed this podcast, check out my free workbook, 6 Secrets to Getting Anything That You Want. Head over to maureen-doyle.com/6secretsguide to pick up your free copy today.